3, 2. One of the interesting things that we have found this morning is take a look at this parking lot. You can see all of the yellow tape out. That's to keep people from going into that lot, so the owner of the lot doesn't have to pay somebody to scrape it off. He's trying to get all of the people to go to an underground lot. And the gas pumps, all the gas pumps that we have seen this morning, hardly any cars because everybody got gas yesterday. Now, we did talk to Bruce Woods. He's been here for about 30 years. And Bruce, you are here at the gas station to get what?
Getting a set of new tires.
Why new tires on a day like today?
Well, it was time to get the new tires. I had core showing on some of my front tires, and then the alignment was out. So I had it scheduled already, and I was just hoping the snow would hold off so I could get here, and it did.
Now, on weather like today, you're going to need new tires. And weather, typically, people go to the grocery store, they get gas, and they get tires. So you're one of those. You're one of those guys.
Well, it was just timely for me, and I'm glad it held off, and now I'll have better tires for my drive home.
And for the rest of the winter.
That's true.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it.
Nice to chat with you.
You too. 2. It's still late morning here in Raleigh, and you can see the snow is really just starting to come down at a pretty good clip. The temperature seems to be helping out more than anything. We haven't seen any snow plows, but the snow so far isn't sticking to the roads. It's starting to stick to some of the surfaces. But we'll see how the afternoon goes. All right, counting 3, 2. You can see so far that the traffic is moving at a pretty good clip here in Raleigh. The snow just started in the past hour or so. It's starting to stick to some of the grassy areas, but not on the road. So the temperature seems to be doing a better job so far than the snowplow crews and the salt. But we'll see how the rest of the afternoon goes. Richard Essex, CBS, North Carolina. Well, we wanted to show you the difference between the treated and untreated roads. The landscaping crew came through our parking lot about a half an hour ago and spread salt. And you can see absolutely where the salt has been, as opposed to the parking spots where it haven't been treated. And for those of you who were skeptical about this snow and why businesses and schools were closed today, this is why. It's really starting to come down. Just in the past 45 minutes or so, here in this part of Raleigh, it's really starting to come down. And we've also seen the temperatures on the asphalt starting to drop a little bit. I've got this digital thermometer, and we've been measuring the temperatures now out here. It's hovering right around 30 degrees. So as the afternoon goes on, it's going to get lower, which means stuff's going to start to freeze. Even the treated roads are going to start to freeze up a little bit. So you still have to be careful. We're right off of the Beltway, and you can hear the traffic going by, and it sounds like everybody's going at a pretty good clip. Now that certainly is going to be something you want to slow down as you're on the surface streets. The highways are still moving at a pretty good clip, but when you're on the surface streets, this is what you're going to run into. You're going to run into puddles. It's going to start to get slushy. As we go throughout the afternoon, you're going to start seeing this stuff freeze, and that's when we start having problems, at least in town. Richard Essex, CBS, North Carolina. Back to you guys.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, Kimberly? Okay, so why don't you guys get real close, all together, and who is this? What's your name?
That's my sister, Nellie.
Hi, Nellie, how are you? You look so pretty in your pink. So once we get going, you guys are going to look right at me, ignore the camera, pretend it's not even there, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, so Kimberly, say and spell your first and last name for me.
Kimberly Phung. Kimberlyphung.
Carter?
My last name, is Phung. Phung.
Okay, and Carter, how old are you?
8.
8. Okay, and what are you doing out here today?
We're playing in the snow.
Okay, and how's it been?
Great.
What have you been doing? What types of things have you been doing in the snow?
We had a snowball fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, we made a snowman.
I have a very important question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Who won the snowball fight?
Nellie, Mom, and my dad. He's really far.
Nellie, you won? Nellie's not saying much. Okay. Mom, how's it been out here today?
It's good. It's not bad at all.
Yeah?
It's not that cold. and the snow is fun.
It's nice. What's the snow like? Is it easy to kind of make
It's very fluffy. It's not like heavy or anything, so it's pretty cool.
Like really fluffy.
Yeah, really fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carter, did you enjoy having a day off from school today?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm in 2nd grade.
2nd grade. Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna be moving to 3rd grade. I'm almost in 3rd grade.
Wow, you must be really smart then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else important I should know, Carter, about the snow today?
Maybe there should be no school tomorrow.
Why you say that, Mom?
Because all this snow, they should play all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, another day off. Why not?
Nellie, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Oh no, Leo.
You made that snowball? How'd you make that snowball?
She put it in the ground and then she rolled it up and then she made that big snowball to catch Dad.
Wow. Can you
watch that 10 minutes.
Okay. Can you show me what you did? Show me how you made that snowball.
You guys make one together.
Go ahead, make a snowball.
It's like a wheel. A wheel? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know how much longer you're going to last in the cold, but if you are, they're going to be here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you too.
No problem.
Come on, guys.
So I think they want us to hang out here.
Smart.
Figuring like I'd be with a photographer and they would need something, and then I left it at my desk. Because they kept changing what we were doing.
What was the last, what were some other assignments you had?
So first we started in Kroger, and we were like doing what are people buying.
Yeah.
And but that was like at 11:30. They were like, okay, you guys need to be live, but we want you to get interviews at Kroger and be live in the parking lot. And we were like, that's cool, but we don't have gear. And so then at 11:45 they said, yeah, there has been a lot of fun to be had and have already had a lot of fun out here today at the park. It looks really like a winter wonderland. We've been out here for a couple hours now, and the snow has really started to accumulate here. There were so many families we spoke with a little bit earlier, a lot of people with their dogs. It's just a great day to get out here and enjoy it. The kids are home from school, so if you're looking for something to do, wrap them up in all their layers and head over here to the park, because at any moment now, actually on the North Hill, there's going to be, as you said, 500 sleds that are going to be brought out here for folks to enjoy all of this beautiful weather. I want to show you, this is great packing snow, you guys. Look at this very small snowman we've got out here, and I want to show you, if I can, look how great this snow is. We were throwing some snowballs out here, having fun. So if the kids are at home and you're looking for something to do and you can safely walk, that's the important part. Walk to a park like this one or just get out in your backyard. It's just a really great day to do that. And if you do plan on coming out here to Dorothea Dix Park to take advantage of those sleds that they're going to have, park officials are asking everybody walk, do not drive. A, because there's very limited parking, but B, because the roads around the park aren't 100% clear. We were driving around earlier today and it was quite slippery and quite slick in some spots as that accumulation begins to develop on those roads in and around Raleigh. So use a lot of caution, and if you can, walk out here, bundle up, and come out and enjoy it. Reporting live in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS North Carolina. So many people are having fun, and you said walk, and that's exactly what Eleanor over here and Thomas did. They are joining me. How has it been out here, you guys?
It's been awesome. We've been out here for about an hour and a half, and we're obviously a little wet, but the snow's coming down, so we're having a great time.
Thomas, he wants to get right at it. He's going for it. He's taking that sled. Let's watch him go down the hill. So how in past snowstorms, have you always come out here and enjoyed this beautiful
Yeah, we
setting?
love coming out here, but it's so awesome that they're providing sleds this year, so that's been super fun. So it's made it a lot easier, I think, for everybody to participate.
And what's it been like? It's not terribly cold, but what's this snow been like?
It's very wet, as you can see from everyone out here, that everyone's pretty much soaked, so. All right, Thomas, you going down?
There he goes.
All
This
right, go ahead.
He's a brave man.
He is. This is probably about his 20th run down this hill.
Oh, wow, okay. And it seems like a great activity for a lot of families just to get out of the house. No
Yeah,
snow
most of our neighborhood is probably over here today.
day. Okay, all right. Well, you get with Thomas and make sure he's okay. Thank you, Eleanor. So as you heard him say, the city provided 500 sleds. Let's walk over this way as I try not to tumble backwards here. Woo, there we go, 500 sleds to share for folks. There are these great green discs right here. Let me ask you a question. I noticed you going down the hill. How's it been?
It's great. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it seems pretty steep.
Yes, it's very fast.
Okay, awesome. And what's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. And where are you from, Sophie?
Yorktown, Virginia.
Okay, and so what brought you out here today?
Well, I go to William Peace University.
And so no school today.
Nope.
So what have you been doing?
Just hanging out. We heard about the sled, so we came.
Okay, awesome. Well, let's see you go down. So that, most people don't have school today, no work, so they're out here making the most of it, enjoying this beautiful snow. If you were watching us a little bit earlier, we were over on the other side of the park, and I was telling you what great packing snow this is to make snowmen, to make some snowballs. We got a kid right here making some snowballs. And just a beautiful day out at the park, tons of families out here. And the one thing we do want to remind everybody, it is a lot of fun to be out here and enjoying the weather, but safety is, of course, the priority for everybody. The city is asking folks, if you do plan on coming out here to Dorothea Dix Park to take part in some of this fun, to get in some sledding, get some of that energy out, they do really want you to walk over here, A, because of the parking situation, but B, it's a safety issue. A lot of the roads are not 100% clear, so they are very slippery, very slick, so driving is not really your best option. I heard one of our other reporters talking about how the driving conditions in some cases have been quite dangerous, to be honest. So walking is your best option to come out here and enjoy the fun as you see the folks coming up the hill with these green sleds. So we're going to keep out here. We're going to have some fun with these guys, and we'll check back in with you in a little bit. But reporting live in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS North Carolina. One, just say and spell your first last name. Look at me. Ignore the camera.
All right, Justin Summers.
Okay.
Spell it. You
Yeah.
want Justin Summers. I'm Justin Summers. Woo! This is
What's your
Addison
name?
Page.
Addison.
Addison. Okay, come here.
Look at the camera.
And
Look at
Addison,
her.
how old are you?
I don't know.
You don't know how old you are? And what's your name?
Emma.
Emily?
Emma.
Emma. Okay. And tell me, what have you guys been doing out here, Justin?
Woo, sledding. It's been so much fun. It's been great. And she fell.
That's a pretty steep hill.
Yeah, it's a nice size hill.
Down and I fell off and started rolling down.
Wow, you're pretty brave.
Hello.
What's your favorite thing you did today out here?
About sledding,
Yeah? Why?
'cause I like sledding.
You like sledding? What do you like to do? What do you like about sledding?
Because I keep embarrassing that my mommy thinks about and then I find to be sledding.
Okay, thank you guys. Question's the easiest one. Say and spell your first and last name.
Okay, my name is Sophie Pereira, Sophie-Pereira.
Okay, and you?
Oh, I have to. Oh,
You don't have to say, okay, that's fine. We'll just ask Sophie.
It's
then.
so long.
Okay, so Sophie, where do you go to school?
William Peace University.
Okay, so why did you come out here today?
Because we don't have school and it's snowing, so we were like, let's have some fun.
What did you think when you woke up this morning?
Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was going to snow this much.
So what's it been like? Why did you come out here to this park?
Because we heard about the sleds being here. We don't have any sleds.
Yeah, college.
Yeah.
So what has it been like?
It's been a lot of fun. The hill's really big, so.
So you're going pretty fast?
Yes.
And it looks like there's a lot of people out here too.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's been the highlight of the day?
When she flipped backwards.
she completely forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Anything I didn't ask you want to add?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, thanks Sophie.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Ali.
Ollie? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I'll turn to you and I'll ask you a question.
All right. Are we
Okay.
gonna get my daughter on too?
Yes, of
All right,
course.
good.
What's your name? Zella? How are you? Okay. All right, ready? 3, 2, come over here. I'm so afraid I'm going to fall down. Okay. Ollie and Zella.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2. We are in Dorothea Dix Park. It is a winter wonderland. The city has come out here with 500 sled for folks to share and people taking advantage. Ollie and Zella, how's it going, you guys?
Oh, it's fantastic. Here's what you dream about.
Zella, how has the sledding been?
Good.
Good. What did you think about the city coming out here with the sleds today?
Oh, what a great idea. That's fantastic. So, yeah, really proud of that. That's a really great thing.
Now, how has it been, the conditions? Has it been, it's not been too cold?
No, I think right now what we're doing is packing it down for a great night tonight. Because I think when this thing gets colder, it's going to be fast.
And Zella, how has the sledding been? Have you been going real fast?
Yeah.
Yeah. And have you been having fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So the city came out here. They are asking people, if you do plan on coming out, they want you to walk, not drive, just because the road conditions aren't the best with all of this snow we've been having, but a ton of people out here enjoying it and making the most on this snow day. Reporting in Dorothea Dix Park, Colleen Quigley, CBS North Carolina. Hello, Jeremy. I hear you. I hear you, Jeremy. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the heads. Oh yeah. Okay, 2 minutes out. Okay, I'm gonna do it all. Okay. So I'll pretty much ask you that. What's it been like? Thomas, how old are you? 4. Okay, perfect. Don't tell what would you are. It is so beautiful. Your brother loves lessons learned. Oh my God, over here. Hey, Ab! Did you find your sled? Okay.
Hi, Thomas. Where's Tyler?
Yeah, where's Ty-Ty?
Did you bring your ski?
Did he come over?
Yeah.
Open my door.
So ready. Go over.
Yeah. Okay, stand by.
You got it? You got it? You got it? No, I don't got it. Yeah. This way, baby.
Hey, can we ask you guys a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he did it.
Gotta go over there.
Okay.
Point that at me. Right here. All right, that's good. And yeah, you gotta get a sled. Here's a busted one.
I don't want to bust.
You don't want a busted one? All right.
Okay.
Good.
Very official.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Garrett, push her.
No, don't.
Somebody give her a push.
Give her a push. Give her a push.
I'll give you a lead. Give her a push.
Ready?
All right.
Yeah. Uh-oh, trouble. Good job. That was a good one. Really good.
No, don't.
I'll give you a lead. I'll give you
Gentle. We did it!
Pushing, we're still on interstates, primary routes, and heavily traveled secondary roads.
How many trucks do you guys have in Wake County right now?
I have 30 contract trucks, I have 36 DOT trucks, and I have 28 motor graders altogether.
So the plowing, we've seen some plowing on some of the major highways, but you're going to have to go back and do that again probably, aren't you?
As long as this keeps falling, we're going to have to go back.
How long are you guys going to be out on the roads working tonight?
These guys that are here now, they're going to go home at 8 o'clock tonight. I've got a crew coming in at 7. And then those 30 contract trucks, they're going to be out through.
And right now, they were able to get a start on with some of the brine earlier in the day, which gave them a little bit of a working room, and then some of the rock salt has helped. But take a look at these roads. A lot of the side roads, matter of fact, most of the side roads have hardly been touched. And the more people drive on them, the slicker they become. We're over by Dix Park, or we're actually in Dix Park, and there have been cars coming up and down this road. And when they try to stop to avoid people that are out here sledding, they slide. I mean, there's been a couple of really close calls, but it's been all hands on deck for the people at the Department of Transportation. They're going to be bringing in about half of their crews in tonight to try to hit some of the trouble spots, which honestly, from what we've seen, every place is a trouble spot, which means these fellows are going to be extra busy throughout the night. But the brine, as I said earlier, at least gave them a head start. The Department of Transportation said that they've done a pretty good job so far, but when you get to some of these side streets, you're going to start thinking, well, maybe they didn't, but at least it's going to be warmer, and they say that the warm weather is part of their snow removal plan. Richard Essex, CBS, North Carolina.
I was, and it was a party out here earlier. I got to tell you, I think most of the younger families have gone home, but if you look over here, there are still plenty of people out here, the true diehard fans, and honestly, mostly college kids out here having a great time, enjoying the evening here, having fun out in the snow. Now, you guys earlier asked me if I was going to be doing any sledding. You know, we had some work to do, but I did have a little bit of fun. If we can pull up the GoPro video from earlier when we were here in Dorothy Dix Park going down the hill. Okay, there you go. It was good. That hill is very steep, though, and I was going very fast. But it was a lot of fun, so I could see why folks were out here making the most of this snow day. Now, I think people are still planning on heading out maybe tonight. We want to remind everybody that it is quite icy out here on the roads, even in the park. So if you do plan on trying to make it out before sunset, walk to the park. Reporting live in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS North Carolina. Okay. She just keeps talking.
Oh gosh. And you know, snow keeps coming down. She looks to foresee the future.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I've been having a blast out here all day today. I'm actually here with Harvey. He is a junior at NC State. He's well dressed for this weather, even got some good gear. Harvey, you said you were walking around for what, 3 hours?
3 hours today trying to find the sledding, and we finally found it just in time.
Have you gone down the hill yet?
Yes, twice already. My first time sledding. It was great.
First time sledding ever?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wow. Okay. So what's it been like when you were walking around? How'd you find the conditions today?
I mean, the roads were getting better, but it was really cold, really windy, so best to layer up.
And what's your advice to anyone who might be going out for a walk tonight?
Bring a walking stick. It is slick.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Harvey. Get out there, enjoy it. He is just one of the many, many people. I think almost 100 people are out here at one point today really making the most of this. But I got to tell you, as we've been out here, these conditions are picking up. The wind is picking up. So it might be a great idea. Just at this point, maybe stay home with a cup of hot cocoa on the couch. That's going to be it for now from Dorothea Dix Park, reporting in Raleigh, Colleen Quigley, CBS North Carolina.
we were at the Department of Transportation a little while ago, they were saying they used about 35 drivers. They've got contractors they're using. They've used thousands of pounds of salt to get some of this ice and snow off the roads. They've used brine, which we've seen for most of this week, and it gave them a pretty good start. And most of the travel lanes, at least on the interstates, are kind of clear. Now, I will tell you, some of the off ramps that we saw, I don't think they've been touched since early this morning, if at all. And then the side streets, like the service street here at Dix Park, which arguably probably has had more traffic than any other road in town because of all the kids out here sledding. It is literally like an ice rink. And you've heard the old saying, there are some battles that just aren't worth fighting. This may be one of them if you're the Department of Transportation, because it's going to be warm in a couple days, and some of this is going to start to melt away, which is a big part of the Department of Transportation's snow removal plan anyway, because they know it's going to warm up, snow's going to melt. From downtown, Richard Essex, CBS, North Carolina.
On TV. Reporting live in Dorothea Dix Park, Colin Quigley, CBS North Carolina. Okay, 3, 2. Dorothea Dix Park was transformed into a winter wonderland today. Still a few folks out here making the most of this snow day. The city actually donated 500 green sleds so people could really take advantage of all this winter weather, but there was also folks out here on cross-country skis, snowboards, even a giant inflatable flamingo at one point. Take a listen to some families who were out here enjoying the weather. Okay, soundbite. 3, 2. And as things are wrapping up here today, I do want to point out, if you're planning on coming out here tomorrow to go down this hill one more time, the roads in the park are very, very icy. So the city was asking everybody today to just walk over here. And I imagine they'd encourage folks to do the same tomorrow because the conditions are quite slick here in the park. Reporting in Raleigh, Colin Quigley, CBS North Carolina.
He's in a lot of pain over there. I guess he fell going down the hill, but yeah, here's the first responders. And just to show you how, just with this guy showing up there, this car right here, this Suburban, almost slid into us just a few minutes ago. Then that truck up there started coming down, and he almost, you can see the wavy marks in the road where he was trying to back up. So if you don't need to be out, I don't think we need to say this anymore. If you don't need to be out, don't go out. These roads are awful. DOT was out with 35 guys or 35 trucks for most of the day. They've got contractors in. They've used tons and tons of rock salt. They've used brine to help them get a little bit of a start. But this is one of those battles where, warm weather is going to be the best way to solve this. Well, a lot has changed in the past couple of hours since he told us that. It is now definitely bonding to the pavement. And as the wind picks up, it's getting colder. And this is just going to turn into a skating rink. And there is nobody that needs to be driving on a skating rink except for the Zamboni driver. Live in Raleigh, Richard Essex, CBS, North Carolina.
Oh, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I just live over here in Lions Park.
How are the sidewalks?
Nasty.
Have you found anybody who has actually cleared them?
No, they look like they've done a little work on the roads, not the sidewalks.
Well, it's the property owner's responsibility, not the city.
Yeah, everybody's tucked inside. I'm just headed up to my church to get some lunch.
Do you walk this every day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are they usually pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, good reason. I mean, you know, every once in a while you get a down limb, you know, something like that, but that's usually after a big storm.
You see any sidewalks that are clear?
No.
Okay. What's your name again?
Alex
What's your last name?
Erickson, Erickson.
Alex? Thanks, sir. So, how are the sidewalks?
Sidewalks are pretty snowy. There's a few clear spots on them where the sun has dried it out, but it's pretty much like what you see right here.
Who's responsible for cleaning the sidewalks?
I don't think anybody is. I mean, as long as I've lived in this neighborhood, it's only been individuals who live here to clean it off.
That's who's responsible?
Yes.
Yeah, the city's not responsible.
No.
Yeah, yeah, we're just driving around just checking. Because there's a certain amount of liability. If somebody falls in your sidewalk, you could be liable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I suspect that's a law that's not enforced very much.
Yeah, there's no real teeth in it. It's one of those things that they put in there that to remove the liability from the city to the homeowner. But if somebody does fall on your sidewalk, guess who gets to pay?
Yeah, well, okay.
What's your name?
Henry Northcutt.
What do you think of the road so far? I mean, has the city done a decent job, state?
Well, I mean, pretty much all I know as far as main roads are concerned is what I see on TV, because I've only been in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood is not very clear, but the main roads look pretty clear, so I would say the state has done a pretty good job on the main roads.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
That's fine. No, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
No, it's fine. I don't mind. I just need to get some.
How you doing?
Hi.
I know that's
What's up? She said she has to, well, let me not say it out loud. She said she has to.
How are the roads now?
About like this. I mean, they're
slick road. Front-wheel drive Toyota, but I'm trying to get out of the back. Maybe I can get around a little better.
Can't see. All right.
Well, I'm thinking about my mailman's got to get up these steps, for one. I'd like to be able to get my wife and myself out of the house and in the house at the same day. So I'm just starting. I'd like to get it where the son might be able to have a little help before the day's over with.
Who's responsible for cleaning the sidewalks?
Well, I believe they belong actually legally to the city, but I don't expect them to clean them. So I've always felt like it was my responsibility to do my part along this part of the walk.
It is. It is. Yeah, yeah, they belong to the city, but it's your responsibility
Yeah.
to clean them up.
Are you having the most fun? Yeah.
Even if I couldn't drive, I was thinking about walking.
Hey, it was neat.
That must have been a beautiful thing.
I'm sure they're still out there too. There's probably a bunch of kids out there today.
I hope so, yeah. When I was a kid, we always went over to Grant Avenue or Churchill Drive, one or the other. Or to the Carolina Country Club.
Yeah.
That was a great
Good
sledding
deal.
also, yeah.
What's your name?
Freddie Johnson.
Freddie Johnson. How long have you been here?
29 years.
Oh, it's great.
Mhm.
I love this house.
Well, it's been here 115 years.
Change one.
Oh,
So that you don't get sued.
Yes.
That's a good
We do
answer.
criminal defense work, so I don't worry about that all day, every day like some do. But we know we'll be open for business tomorrow, so we figured we'd come try and get a jump on it.
You never know if you might need to show up today. You did get a lot though.
Yeah.
That is. So we're the only one.
Somebody uses an icicle to stab somebody, I'm your guy.
That's not highly recommended.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure that's happening.
Would you like a turn?
Nope. Grew up in Indiana. I'm bad at it.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Is that stuff mistletoe?
Yes. Or is that like?
Okay, coming 3, 2. So what a difference that 24 hours makes. Take a look at Wake Forest Road, one of the major roads through Raleigh. It is clear. Yesterday it was an absolute nightmare, but with the road salt that's been at, all right, coming 3, 2. What a difference 24 hours makes. Take a look at Wake Forest Road, one of the major roads through Raleigh. It is for the most part clear. There's a couple of wet spots, maybe a couple of icy spots at some of the intersections, but the road crews have been able to get the plows down and been able to get rock salt on most of the roads. So most of the major roads through Raleigh are in pretty good shape. But for those of, I was going to pick it up from there. Yeah, okay.
I have to cover it then.
Well, we were going to cover it anyway, weren't we?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
Or should I just do the whole thing?
No, do it. Just pick it up from the butt.
Okay, all right, coming 3, 2. But most people don't live on the major roads, and so it's going to be the side roads, the service roads, where there still needs a lot of attention. This road here, all the way back through that neighborhood, this is what you're going to be dealing with. Slick, ice-covered roads that are packed down, and it's just not the ice that's below the packed snow. The whole thing is almost like 2 or 3 inches thick in some areas, and where it's melted and people have driven over it and refrozen, it's making things a little worse. So it's going to be at least Saturday before some of the service roads really start to clear up. Richard Essex. Okay, coming 3, 2. It's probably going to be Saturday or maybe even Sunday before all of the service roads start to get back to normal. In Raleigh, Richard Essex, 9 on your side. Do that again. Coming 3, 2. It's probably going to be Saturday, maybe even Sunday before all the service roads get back to normal. In Raleigh, Richard Essex, 9 on your side.